Hell no, they was really kind of like following me for real. Like,
Okay.
I wasn't following them; they were following me.
That's
So
dope.
it was easy.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start out. Let me see. I have a pretty good question for you.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. So the first question is, how do you feel the social climate is when it comes to anti-Semitism these days?
What the? Oh, this nigga.
No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that means.
So, where did you grow up at?
I grew up. Well, I was born in San Bernardino, California. Then I moved to Riverside. I was there for a few years, and then in like 5th grade, when I was like 12, I moved to Moreno Valley, and I've been here ever since.
What part of Moreno Valley is it?
They call it Uptown.
Oh, okay. The north end.
Yeah, they call it Uptown.
Yeah, I went to the same area. I grew up on Parkland.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right there.
Yep.
So, yeah,
So that's
same.
shit.
I know homies from the, when
That's
there
right.
used to be a big thing, the hood over there, Parkman, the
Yeah.
hood type thing.
Come out. A lot of people don't like the people from there.
Hey,
I don't know why. I don't know what it's about. I don't get it.
I don't know, I don't really get into all that, but
Oh yeah, me neither. I left that area once I was like 14, I think, and then I moved to like Paris, and then Hemet, and then Nuevo, and then Hemet. Been everywhere.
you like him?
Hemet's cool. It's just like a really quiet. A lot of like tweakers and shit.
That's
but
no man's land.
It's all right.
It's cool though. No, I used to live there. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah?
I used to live like San Jacinto, Hemet area.
Okay.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like no man's land. But it's quiet though. Like yeah, like you
I
said,
feel like-
tweakers for sure.
Yeah, for sure, tweakers. I feel like San Jacinto's like the more like Paisa area, like for sure more Mexican oriented.
For sure.
And then like Hemet would be more, I guess, just like old white people.
Oh,
There's, like, a
yeah,
whole lot of
yeah,
old white
yeah.
people. Hey, CM, can I get a napkin? Yeah. I'm sweating, bro.
It's like retirement.
Yeah, that's what it used to be.
You
It's
is
like
sweating
retirement.
bullets, bro.
I'm sweating bullets because I'm nervous right now, bro. I got a fucking Inland Empire star right now. You know what I mean? It's making me nervous, bro.
Hey man. Hey man, that's comedy.
So growing up in Moreno Valley, what was it like? What was it like growing up? How would you say it affected you growing up? Like along those lines.
Growing up out here, I mean, it's kind of like any other place. Like you feel me? Like like you want to call like ghetto or urban or type shit. You feel me? Just like what I mean, a lot of fights, a lot of getting in trouble. The girls. You feel me? Just like a regular. I had like a regular upbringing. You feel me? It wasn't too crazy. You feel me? I got into a bit of trouble. You feel me? I had kids early too, and you feel me? Like so, I was a father early. Like I had my first kid when I was like 16.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I had 2 kids in high school. I had one when I was a sophomore, and then my second one when I was a senior, when I was graduating. So like, it was more about like my kids. You feel me? Like for the most part, type shit. So I kind of had to grow up early.
How did that affect like school? Like were you playing sports at all like in high school?
I was, but I wasn't at the same time. Like I did a little track. I tried a little basketball and stuff, but I couldn't really focus on the grade part. You feel me? Like I was pretty good at sports, but I really couldn't like keep up with the grades. Like I was kind of like a class clown. I was more like funny than anything.
Well, and then I would think that with having like a kid so young, it kind of cuts into the whole school thing too, right? Like you're not really able to go and play sports because now you got to worry about fucking formula and diapers and shit like that.
Yeah, it definitely shift my focus on like other things. I really couldn't like lock into like trying to like worry about sports and stuff because that is very time consuming. I had like drama when it comes to like what I mean, that type of other stuff, but it wouldn't let me like focus on the sport. So if it didn't work out, but I'm happy it didn't, to be honest.
Did how did having your first kid in high school change you? Like, because I had my first kid when I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was already out of school. Like, I was just like, fuck. Basically, what I had to worry about was, like, getting a better job, basically. And then in high school, you can't really even focus about that. You're more so just worried about your grades. So it's like, what happened to you that changed you as a person, that you feel it changed you as a person once you had a kid?
Man, it just like showed me that I had to like stop being a goofball. Like what I mean, like I had to be like a leader now. I had to be somebody to, like a mentor and somebody can look up to, like inspiration. You know what I mean? show my kids the rights from wrongs. You know what I mean, the do's and the don'ts. You know, it was kind of hard though because I was still young. You know what I mean, I'm still a man at the end of the day, so it was kind of hard for me to like stir from this way to that way because I still want to be a kid myself. You feel me? Like I'm still learning how to be a kid, but at the same time learn how to be a father, and at the same time learn how to be a man with responsibilities and it's all this other stuff. So it was. I feel like that in my whole life, like that's probably the most challenging part about growing up is just the kids part.
How was telling your parents the first time?
Well, telling my dad was like it was telling my dad was easy, but telling my mom like I think that was more scary what she was gonna say because my mom is like she's a little more opinionated and like she's like a more like you know what I mean stern with her words, but ultimately like she's a very spiritual woman too, so like you know, so she was just telling me like, it's gonna be all right. You know, we're gonna give it to God. You know, and all the other stuff. So it wasn't hard. Like they was my support system. They was okay with it. You feel me? And they just wanted me to make the best decision. You feel me? You know what I mean? They had my back the whole time.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, fuck, dude, I can only imagine. Cause I mean, of course, like as a kid, like, well, I don't know, like my pregnancy scares. You were actually having babies.
Yeah.
So when I was having pregnancy scares, you were actually having babies. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine doing that. That's fucking gnarly. My mom would be so mad at me, bro. My mom, like, I don't know. I feel like my mom, even though like I'll be smoking joints and like drinking heavy in front of her, and I still feel like she looks at me and is like,
Yeah.
that's baby boy. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You
Like,
still
even
are-
though like
you
I'm
still
a
are a little
grown ass
bit-
man,
yeah.
yeah. I can just imagine like being like 16 years old and be like, all right, like now I knocked homegirl up, and now
Tight.
like yeah, and so
Yeah.
she's like, fuck, like, cause not only is it a I don't want to say burden. Burden's the wrong word, but not only is it a thing for you to a new thing for you that gets added onto you, it also gets added onto the parents as well.
Right. It
Because
does.
as a kid, you can't take care of a kid 100%. Like you need the help from grandma, grandpa.
Shit, not even 50%. Shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I don't even know. Maybe like 35 and maybe not even that, bro. Because at that age, you still learning how to be like, your own
Yeah,
person.
you're still
and
trying to be a man
you're
too.
still trying to,
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near close. I'm still trying to be a kid in high school. I'm
Yeah.
still depending on them. Now they depending on me. I mean, I'm depending on them and my child depending on them too, in a way. You
Yeah.
feel me? So it's like, it's pretty tough.
That's pretty rough. I guess it's just life, right? Those are the choices we make.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you would have did the easy thing and just
Yeah.
put the
Yeah.
Jimmy cap
Yeah.
on, dog. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, man.
We could have saved it, but
I got a taste of that, you know what I mean? And I was like, man.
yeah, it was too good. Could have stopped.
I was like, man, I don't know, but
I remember that's what the homies were telling me because I was like, man, I knocked out the old lady. They were like,
man.
shit was too good, huh? And I was like,
It's like a
fuck.
drug. Do not try that at home, man. You better, you gotta put, strap it up, wrap it up, kids. Please do not try it without no, because, you're going to get addicted. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Once you go, you're just like,
Man, it's
all right. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I got 5.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
You're
got 5.
addicted.
Nah, I mean, nah.
That's like a drug you're addicted to.
It was at the time, like I was on a roll, let's say, just having kids. But my youngest he just turned 3.
Okay.
So, what did he turn 3 or 4? It was 4. He just turned 4. There's so many of them, bro. So he turned 4. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm on a roll, like, cause people are expecting me to have another one, like soon or something like that. But I haven't had any, like. So I'm pretty good. I'm good right now. I'll tell you shit.
That's cool. Fuck it, I'm gonna ask it. Is it same baby moms or is it different baby moms?
I got 4x1 and then I got 1x1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a pretty easy like transition? Like
What you mean?
like the whole 2 separate baby mamas, do they get along? Is it like a little issue? Because with my pops has 2 baby moms too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was like kind of like when he got locked up, my mom would go and pick up my brothers and shit.
Yeah.
So it was kind of awkward picking up
Yeah.
kids from baby moms. So
Yeah.
just kind of wondering if you guys have that type of relationship.
Well, I mean, at first it was a little rocky because you feel me, like I was messing with both of them at the same time, kind of. So
Okay.
it kind of made it like messy. But like now it's like it's not bad. Like now I just have like individual issues with. I mean, they don't have issues with
Right.
each other no more.
It's more so like you're.
It's more so about me fathering my kids, or like to this one me fathering my kids, and like this was like whatever little stupid issues, you know, what I
Yeah.
mean? Like some dumb stuff. But I try my best to like stay level headed with that stuff and just be a parent.
Did that take a different mind state for you to go and kind of just put the bullshit aside and just kind of be like, okay, well, I just need to worry about my kids. Like,
For
no
sure.
matter what the drama is, like either way, I need to go and I need to be a good dad and go see my kids.
Yeah, for sure.
So whatever drama is, just
Yeah.
kind of puts to the side, basically.
Yeah, I got over that because all the drama that shit was bringing me, it was just too stressful. I couldn't focus on anything. It was more so this, excuse me having drama with these women instead of like me focusing on the kids that actual need focusing on from both of us. You know what I mean? It was more of like we having like all these little entanglements and all this little stupid
Yeah.
stuff, and we not really worried about the kids, and it's like too much drama. And they see that, they see us arguing, and it kind of mess their head up too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, they say, kids are like sponges, right? Like,
They are.
it's anything that you say, like, I got a bad habit of being ah, that's gay. And, like, if someone does something, I'm like, oh, that shit's gay, fool, don't do that. You know what I mean? So now my daughter's walking around and she's like,
that's gay.
oh, that's gay. And I'm like, oh, my wife's like, you need to fix that. I'm like, do I fix it or do I keep it the same? Because I remember when I grew up, it was cool to say that. Like, it was like, not cool to say that, but it was just like that was like your way of saying lame. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like today's society is just so like,
It's more sensitive.
and they're like pussies now. Like everybody's just gay, and so I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to make it back to put it back to where it was, man. Make it.
Hey man, times have changed.
Times have changed. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, you kind of really want your kids to be different than what you are too, though. You know what I mean? You kind
Yeah,
of want
but-
your kids to be to tell them this what it is, but like it don't have to come out of their mouth for real. They
Yeah.
can come out their mouth a different way, but they can still have the same feeling as you.
Yeah, no, I get you. That shit's funny though. That should be like, that shit's gay.
No, I feel you though. I feel you though. I be like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's funny.
You
Nah,
know.
but you know what I mean. All right, let's get into the questions. Let's see. What kind of household did you grow up in?
I grew up in a two-parent Christian household. Two-parent Christian household, man. No, it was a lot of love, a lot of fun, a lot of dancing, singing, a lot of harmony, a lot of togetherness. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not I wouldn't say the typical family, because most people grew up with like probably just their mom or just their dad or something like that. It's in a one-parent household, but I grew up in like two-parent household, so that kind of like I kind of had like a little bit of an advantage over like a lot of people. You know what I mean? When it comes to like showing love and like
Yeah, no, for sure. I grew up with two parents too, and
Yeah.
definitely, I had a lot of homies that would just had like one parent, and they were always kind of not troubled, but like you can always tell that someone
you
was
see
kinda,
that.
You
Yeah.
can definitely see it for sure. So that's kind of something I take into consideration with my kid as well. I'm like, I try not to argue in front of her. I try to like keep
Yeah.
it kosher, because when I grew up and I heard my parents arguing, that definitely
It
fucked
fucks
with me.
with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucks
it
with you.
do. It do.
And so
I didn't really have too much of that. They didn't really do. I didn't. Nah, not that I remember. Not too much. Just maybe like a little tiny bit. Like some
Yeah.
regular shit.
see, that's cool, dog. Because I remember like going to the room and like hiding and shit. And being
Yeah,
like,
that shit.
yeah,
that shit fuck you up.
Yeah,
it
fucks
scares you.
up,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. So
Yeah, it's
that's
crazy.
fucking cool. But that's actually like a real thing, like having like
Yeah.
a nice household. Cause my household was cool, but like I'd be a liar to say people didn't argue and shit all the time.
Yeah,
but,
we human.
yeah,
That's gonna happen. Ain't no perfect household.
yeah, for sure. You felt like everybody was really really close in your household. Did you grow up with like a lot of brothers and sisters, or no, not really?
I do. I got 3 brothers and 1 sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3
that's-
brothers and 1 sister. We all close. We all close. We all got different personalities, but the same personality at the same time. Like
Okay.
everybody got their ways, but we all like musical and funny and dramatic.
Everybody's
like,
musical.
yeah.
Are they asking for features?
No, they're not really. They're not asking for features. Like we do songs together and type shit.
That's
You feel me?
cool.
But nobody asking for. We ain't gotta do all that.
Who's the one that has like the main musical bone in the family?
It probably most likely me
You?
Yeah.
You're gonna take that crown?
for sure.
You know they're gonna hear this and they're gonna be like,
I know. But I'm the one who actually like taking it serious. I'm the one who
Yeah.
actually like do this for real. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
Like they want to sing, like they sing and stuff, like, but they're not doing it for real. Like I'm the only one that's actually doing it and actually out. You know what I mean? Actually doing
Yeah,
it.
actually doing the footwork and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's something we were talking about before we got started. Is like you went on the homie CM and Gabe's show on the No Pressure Records YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that.
Type shit.
And as soon as you guys did that, I was sitting on the couch like I was like, who is this guy? And I can hear the song playing through your guys' headphones.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that shit kind of sounds dope. So
Right.
I looked it up afterwards. And I was like, damn, this food's dope. And then going to a concert, or not concert, like a little show like in Ontario.
Yeah.
And then the homie's like, oh, yeah, it's this place. And I remember you saying like Ontario. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I was like, damn, let me check it out. And so I see you on the flyer and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, this is Small World. And then boom, show after show after show. And then
Man.
people fucking reposting the song and just nonstop going
I ain't
crazy.
got
Like I
no
hear the
damn
song
break.
everywhere. It's fucking, it's going crazy. What does it feel like to get some? Is this the most traction you've gotten on the song?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. It's love at first. It's a love. But I didn't really like push It's a love like that. You feel me? Like at that time, I think I was just going through too much shit in life. Like, and I just was like, you know what I mean? Wasn't even really worried about it. But that song was dope. But this song right here was like, man, like this shit went crazy. Like everybody was feeling for this shit, bro. Before it even dropped, like
Yeah.
they was feeling for me. I had to drop it like quick, fast and hurry. And the love I'm getting from this shit is kind of like unbelievable, bro. I feel like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like overwhelmed, bro. Like, damn, this shit is crazy. I never really had this many shows back to back, and
Yeah.
people calling me every single day about the song, and people hitting me up like talking they want me on their show, they want me to do this podcast, all kind of shit. I'm like, damn, bro, this is crazy. Asking me to, oh, we're gonna fly you out here. I want you to do the halftime show here. And I'm like, whoa, like
That's cool, man.
shit is crazy, bro.
And do you feel like you did like? So basically, let's take us to you doing the snippet of you in this, because that's where it started, right? The snippet of you in the studio.
That's where it started.
Was there any like background thing that you were doing, like networking, like sending it out to people? Did you do any promotion behind it or anything? You just
Bro, I literally did nothing but post it.
really?
All I did was post it, and that was it. I just put it out there, and God did the rest, bro. Like that's really all I did. I just posted it, bro, and people just started like going with that, bro. People just started like, and then they started hitting it. Like everybody was just like commenting on it. Everybody was making like posts about it, and I'm like, damn, like making their own little articles about this shit. I'm like, what the hell? This video right here, like I do this shit all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Well, so take us back to the first time, cause you had a period maybe like 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, where things started kicking off as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were getting some traction, doing like the freestyles in the cars. And this and
Yeah.
that. What were you just following a trend then? Like, what made you want to do that exactly?
Nah, I would just doing anything like any type of way to express myself musically. You know what I mean? So I would just doing it like in the car. It started out in the car like years ago. Like it started out just me like just doing freestyles in the car and shit, and you know what I mean, like in my room and shit. And people was fuck with that heavy. Like I had like heavy motion when I doing my little shit in the car. So that was just a way of me like expressing myself and like showing people like I can actually do this and that I don't need to be in the studio, and I actually want to hear what I like tell them, like show them my actual real talent. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just go to the studio and that's all you like hear. Like they can't perform
And
live.
a lot of things. The main thing that I noticed with you is a lot of these motherfuckers need effects. They need like the craziest like things, and like when you hear your shit, it's literally your same voice.
Yeah.
That's like just like on the song. Maybe a little bit of auto tune or
A little
something.
swagging out, it ain't too
But like,
much.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But like
Yeah.
when I was sitting back and looking at your freestyles, like in the cars, and like just hearing your voice, like you talking and shit, dude, it's
Yeah.
the same exact thing. There's really no like,
Yeah, I hear
like
that.
this
a
is
lot.
all you. So that's fucking pretty dope too. That you can go and claim that.
Yeah.
Like you're not all auto tune. You're not all like effects.
That's my gift.
That's
My
dope.
gift. Yeah, and I'm
That's
just
fucking
giving
dope.
it back. You know what I mean? It's like,
So what started the break? Like you had a small break, right?
yeah.
What was the reasoning behind that? Because I know you had a little bit of motion in the city for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then things kind of slowed down, and
Yeah.
now you got back on the horse, and it's fucking taking off.
Yeah, the break I had like a little, I was going through like depression, bro. I was going through like a lot of depression. You feel me? Like when it comes to like my finances, like relationships, like parenting, just like everything, my spiritualness. You feel me? I feel like I was just lost. You know what I mean? I was drinking a lot. I was just alone all the time. And it was like this dark cloud was over me, and I felt like I just couldn't shake it, bro. So I was like, I didn't really care about music no more. Then I prayed to God one day, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this thing one more time. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna give it my all for real, 100% my all. And once I got back out there, bro, with that one song, I'm here. This is what happened.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy because CM was kind of putting me on game. He was like, yeah, man, he was popping. Then he took a small break, and it's just crazy that he dropped this one song, and it's like, I was telling her, I was like, people don't usually get this second chance at like music. Usually
Yeah,
it's like you get your little wave, and if you don't fucking ride that wave's gonna crash at shore.
yeah,
Then you're just at shore.
for sure.
But a lot of wave references that I'm doing.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
it's just crazy because you'll have there we had a guy named JR the AR here, and he was talking about some guy named Swaggy P, and he was like popping for a second too. Was like on No Jumper and like this and that, and then kind of like went on a downfall. It's like on drugs and shit like that, and
Yeah, ooh.
it's like people get this chance and they either take off with it or they crash and burn.
Yeah,
And it's like luckily I felt like you got the chance to go and kind of step back and be like, all right, and then kind of like sit back and mold yourself a little bit and be like, okay, now it's for show, like time. 'Cause
yeah.
who knows? He probably would have had other 5 babies if he would have blew up. You know what I mean? Like you never know what would have happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. If I would have made it like with the headspace I was in, bro, I think I would have fucked it all up. I ain't gonna lie, I would have fucked it up with like pleasuring myself and all kind of goofy shit, like trying to
Yeah.
like like
Trying to fill the
please
void.
people and shit like that. You feel me? All this stupid shit. But I did a lot of self healing and reflecting, praying and all kind of stuff. So now I'm just like on some different path this time.
Do you feel like a better person like now than you were back then?
100%.
100%.
100%. Way different, bro. Like I don't get mad about shit no more. I just be to myself. I'm humble. I'm happy. I'm nicer to people. Like you feel me? It's like I feel like the energy I'm giving out, like God giving it back to me, like in different
Yeah.
ways. You know what I mean? So
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, like whatever you put into this world, it comes back.
yeah, for real. That's 100%. I definitely believe in that. I can see the transition, but how I was acting then to how I'm acting now, and the energy that come back. Like
Yeah.
it's 100% real, bro.
So do you believe like would it like speaking shit into existence as
Yeah,
well?
100%. Yeah, 100%. For sure.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cause I mean, fuck, you probably been manifesting this for a minute.
Yeah, I have.
Has this been something that you've always wanted to do since you were a kid?
Nah,
No.
Nah.
What did you want to be when you were
I
growing?
wanted to play sports, bro.
You wanted to play sports?
I wanted to play sports. This music stuff came after high school sometime. You feel me? One thing I was always writing songs though. Like when in middle school I started writing music and I didn't know why. I just started writing music in middle school and I was like singing to girls and stuff. Like, cause I could sing already. Like maybe not
Yeah.
as good as now, but I had like a voice to myself already. So I was practicing like doing that.
I got a question in here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna find it. It says, "Have you ever sung your way into some pussy?"
Oh yeah, of course.
That's for sure happened. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Serenading some girl into the point where she's just like,
Yeah, bro. Like
That's
just
right.
just playing around, singing, like looking them in the eyes, doing all the just playing around, like, and they just blushing, you know what I mean? Like, and then we start kissing, and boom, boom. You know what
hell
I
yeah,
mean?
that's player right there.
Yeah.
Sing yourself into some pussy. Come
Come
on.
on, gang.
My bad.
That's good.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Talk. My
Hey,
bad.
nah, you good, bro. You good. Yeah, that's some singer shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, it has to be.
you know what I mean?
So, are you gonna be like on the Chris Brown moves? Are you gonna be like,
Dancing and shit.
got it, like,
I mean, I be dancing too. Like, you feel me? I haven't like brought that part of me out on stage yet. I
Yeah.
be doing like a little jiggy shit, but I mean, I definitely want to do everything, bro. I want to, just
Yeah.
be as big as I can possibly be. For sure, for sure.
dope. Yeah, cause like I see like the things with like Chris Brown and like Usher and shit like that. I'm like, those are fucking performers, dude.
Performance,
Like,
bro. Yeah,
that's crazy. Cause I even see you like you're not just sitting there.
yeah.
And I'm on the floor.
Yeah.
You
I
know
try
what mean?
to
Like,
dance, move
turn it
around.
up,
Yeah.
It's cool. I seen you had some girls turning up too.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
They
Yeah.
was in there twerking. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. I was like,
Nah.
let's get in it. And I was
Nah,
like,
no
you were serenading one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I try. You know what I mean? I try to. You know what I mean? Do what I can.
Yeah.
I ain't on Chris Brown, Usher. Cause they've been doing that shit since they was kids.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm just getting started for real.
Yeah.
So.
They've been dancing longer than. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they've been doing that
It's
shit.
been-
Yeah, I just get my feet wet. You know what I mean? So, but eventually I'm gonna get my little swag on. You know what I mean? Type shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where does like the energy for the like performing and stuff come from? Did you ever have like a point where you were like got on stage and you were kind of quiet, or was it right off the bat energy?
At first, like when I first started like performing, I was maybe like a little bit more stiff. You know what I mean? Maybe I didn't really like move around too much. You feel me? But excuse me. But nowadays, like when I get on stage, I be nervous every time I'm about to go perform for sure. Like every time I get butterflies, I'm nervous. I'm breathing and shit. I barely talk to people. I'm just to myself. I'm telling niggas I'm nervous, like type shit. But soon as they say Romell Kids, that shit go like right away, bro.
Yeah.
And I just start. It's like something come over me. It's like this wave of like magical energy or some shit. I'm just like, yeah, what's the deal with y'all? You feel me?
That's
Type
dope.
shit. And it's
Yeah.
like I just get straight into this mode, like, and I forget that I was even nervous.
That's super dope.
Type shit.
How long did it take for you to, I guess, kind of realize that you were like good at music? Like, did it take you a better way to put it? How long did it take you to develop your sound?
Um. Well, this sound I have right here, it took a cool little a minute to develop this sound I have right now. Like this sound right here specifically, it took some years to develop this. Like I was always good like at putting words together and like having harmonies and melodies and shit like that. But like actually perfecting that craft and like putting it in my 10,000 hours type shit,
Yeah.
like it took me some time, bro. But I started to realize that when people started telling me about like this sound I had, like it really was the people who like made me notice like, oh, I have a sound like
Yeah.
type shit. Like, okay, I have to keep up with this, whatever this is. I need to keep doing this formula, but enhance it every time. You know what I mean? So it took me some years, but I got it down packed now, and that was like nothing.
I was watching one of your interviews, and one of the guys had said, you kind of made it once the people from your city or the people like from your area start trying to use the Romell Kid sound.
Type
You
shit.
know what I mean? And so, I just feel like if you keep making them like the waves and splashes that you're doing right now, like it's only a matter of time before you have a group of youngsters just singing like,
Trying to sound like me.
you know what I mean? Just kind of be like how does
Yeah.
that kind of make you feel? Just like, because
I
right
feel
now,
like-
like you're on top when it comes to the IE. Like when it comes to,
Yeah.
I don't really listen to R&B at all. I was telling CM, I don't listen to any like singing shit. I don't listen to Dirk. I don't listen to
Yeah.
like anything remotely like that. But when I
Right.
heard your shit, I was like, all right, maybe I gotta do like a little deep dive.
Real shit.
So like, yeah, I don't know how much my opinion matters, but I guess I'll stamp you the R&B IE king.
Hey,
Come on,
man.
come on, come on. Do you?
That's what they saying out here. They already saying that.
Is there any competition when it comes to that? Is there any other like R&B artists maybe I should check out, or would you just say nah, just stick to Romell Kid?
I mean, like, I feel like I'm good. I'm great at what I do. But I mean, if you like, there's a guy named King Nosa. His name is Nosa, and the guy that they saying I was kind of like competing against, like whatever. His name is Thank You Martino.
Okay.
I just did a show with him in at the Los Globos Club.
Okay, Globus, yeah, yeah.
He's a good performer though. Like he's a good singer too. Like you should
Okay.
check him out too. He's pretty good.
You competed with him on the Leak podcast?
No, we didn't compete, but like he has self-proclaimed himself as being the king.
Oh, okay.
And
Was that the one that was on Yike stream?
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I know who you're talking
But
about. Yeah.
they wasn't going for that.
They
Like, nobody was going for, so they kind of like flooded like, nah, I'm the king type
Yeah.
shit.
That's right.
I don't I don't really claim anything, but I just let the music do what it's doing and let the people speak. I don't really.
I think it's just so funny because the same time the what was his name? Young Note. and,
Oh,
like,
Young Note, the whole
radio-
beef shit,
yeah,
the whole all
like,
that,
right
yeah.
when that happened, that's like when you came over, and then the Kendrick shit was going on, and then it was just like all this shit about like who's the best, and then the guy I seen the clip that you're talking about where he's like the R&B shit on the king of the
Yeah,
IE, and I
type
was
shit,
like,
yeah.
I don't even know who this guy is, but I do know
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah, no
Nah, dude,
cap.
that's dope. So
And I made that song after. I think I made that song after. Like, no, was it before? Like a little bit, maybe a couple of days before he said that. And then
Oh,
my
really?
clip went viral like right after he said that. It's like
Yeah.
shit. And
so it was just like perfect timing.
it was like, yeah, perfect timing,
yeah,
bro.
the stars were aligned perfectly.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. All that shit it brought it my way like perfectly, bro.
How did you get in contact with the Leak podcast?
They had reached out.
They reached out to you?
Yeah, they had reached out.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, they had
How was the whole interaction there? It seems like it's fucking way turned over there, super turned.
That shit cool. It's actually really cool. I really fuck with it. I didn't know I was gonna have to compete and shit like song for song.
Did you think it was an interview, or would you think it was?
I thought we were just playing our music, so, just
Okay.
broadcasting like our music, but it ended up turning into broadcasting our music, but it's like
a
challenging,
like a talent show type shit, right?
yeah, type shit. You feel me? So I was like, damn. So hey, but I did my thing, I went for 3
Yeah.
for 3, all judges every round type shit. So
Yeah, and they were vibing too. I mean, they made a lot of clips out of you,
Real
like,
shit.
for sure.
yeah.
And then you even got into contact with some pretty like big people too, right? Like
Yeah.
radio stations.
Yeah, I
and,
did. Yeah, Trap LA and
Trap
106.
LA, yeah.
Yeah. That shit was cool.
Did you get to talk to Power 106 at all?
Yeah, I did in the DMs in Trap LA. I got to talk to both of them. They
Okay,
did like
can
an
you?
article on her nigga,
Oh, is that what they did?
like asking questions and
Oh,
shit
okay,
like that. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Yeah.
that's dope. So do you, when it comes to like things like that, and they ask you like these questions about like where you're from and
Yeah.
this and that, like do you kind of give them like a full on like detailed like thing, or do you kind of just summarize everything like?
I gotta sum everything up, bro. I don't really, you know what I mean? I sum it up like pretty good so you can like, I get straight to the point, you know what I mean? I ain't doing this long ass, like, you know, this
Yeah,
happened here and all that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just tell them like, you know what I mean? Just simple, just know this, what they need to know type shit. Not too much talking their ear off and shit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I always see like it'll be like quotations by like an artist, like when it comes to like an article, and it's always like something that's like definitely something they wrote up before. It's like, oh, unfortunately because of this and that, and it's like it's never like a. It always seems like what is it like a PR move or some shit
Yeah,
like
nah,
that.
I ain't doing none of that
Yeah,
shit.
none of that.
I ain't with no stunts, no gimmicks or none of that shit. I'm just on some regular shit, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got
know type shit.
That,
Yeah,
that's good though, dude. Because I mean, you don't want to be known for the person that's just like gimmicky. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The person that's just like trying to fight people on stage and you know what I mean,
yeah.
smashing girls in the bathroom.
I treat this music shit like, you know, like regular, bro. I don't know. This is my gift. Like, I don't really do no extra shit. I don't really
Mm.
care to be doing no extra shit. I just treat it like, you know, some everyday regular shit. You know what I mean?
So, where do you see yourself in 5 years in?
I see myself in 5 years, man, being one of the youngest, hottest, biggest artists out, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, on tour, all kind of stuff. This is the household name, man. Just carrying the torch for here in the world, bro. To be honest, like, I'm not even just doing it for here. Like, I just want to show the whole world, like, you feel me? I'm really like that. Like, my
Yeah.
music is like, my sound is like one of a kind. You feel me? And it's here today. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm really, really big on blowing up in your city first, like
For
becoming
sure.
a hometown hero first.
For sure.
And I feel like you've already achieved that. So I feel like it's only right. Like you need to venture out and go
Time to
to like
branch.
you know what I mean. It's time to branch out
Time to branch.
because like it kind of takes like it's hard for someone to go and be like I'm running the city right now.
Yeah.
And in all reality, like when it comes to art, like R&B and like the singing type of shit, it's gonna be you.
Yeah.
And so it's just time to. I think
Yeah.
you should just go hard like on the marketing, like
Yeah, for sure.
like
Yeah.
everything. And I think that's cool that you hooked up with Yike Mike and the Leak podcast and you're getting your shit out there. It's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I really wish you the best, man, because that's dope. Like I seen you here, I didn't even know who really you were.
Yeah.
You look mad familiar.
Hey,
Like,
you
mad
might have
familiar.
seen me before on the
Yeah.
net. You feel me?
Like yeah, because I went to Canyon too. I went to Vista Heights. Like I grew up
Yeah.
in that area, so I'm
Yeah, I
like
went to those too.
yeah. So when I seen you over here the first time, I was like, this food looks mad
You
familiar,
could
bro.
have seen me before, bro. Like, you be
Yeah.
in the city. Like, you could have seen me before.
Yeah, you probably
Sure.
see me stealing from the Ralphs
Yeah,
over there.
no.
Like yeah.
You think it's crazy.
All right. Let me see. So making music with kids, can you make music with like the kids around, or do you kind of need your like alone space?
I can definitely make music with the kids around.
Yeah,
Big.
it's not a distraction or anything
Nah,
like that.
I'm locked in when it comes to music. I just throw my headphones on. It's a rap. Like, I can play with them and make music at the same time. Sometimes I have them at the studio, all kind of shit. You feel me? I done wrote songs for my daughter and my kids to make songs and shit. You feel me? Like, so like they, you know what I mean? It's nothing new, man. They are part of the whole thing, the whole process. You know what I mean? They're not a
Do
distraction.
the kids like the music? Can like
For sure.
kids are older, right? Yeah, obviously
For
older.
sure.
Yeah.
They're a little bit older. I mean, they go from like young to older.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, they love my music. My kids love my music. That's one thing with my kids. They love my music and they always playing it. And they always singing it.
That's
They know the
dope.
words word for word. So
That's cool. Yeah. See, that's
Yeah.
another thing too. So if it's like. You never have that doubt in your head that if you're like, oh man, is this song whack or not? And then you got baby girl right there just
kids
singing,
love
oh,
it.
shit, all right, for sure.
especially my baby girl. That's funny that you said that because she's like my biggest supporter. She's always singing my music. You know, I like that song, Dad, and she starts singing it. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
so,
Well, that's my daughter too. She's like, you're gonna go to your podcast, and I'm like, yeah, because my daughter's like, she's like rough, so she's like, you're gonna go to your podcast. I'm like, yeah. She's like, all right, Dad. She's like, I like that, and then she'll like tell her friends, yeah, my dad's famous. He interviews like famous people.
Nah, real
and I'm like,
talk.
I started laughing. I'm like, you're
Real
a fool.
talk.
She's like, yeah, my dad's a podcaster. I'm like, all
Yeah,
right, cool. Yeah, I'm like,
podcaster.
all right, cool.
That's the thing nowadays.
It's a
The
thing.
podcast
It's
is
something. Yeah.
podcast is winning,
I
bro.
ain't trying to sweat with this construction shit no more.
You
You know,
know, real
you
shit.
know what I mean? I'm trying to get out of that. Do whatever I can. Even like I tell CM2, I'm like, I just want free weed and free clothes.
Real
You know what
shit.
I
I
mean?
want free
Like,
everything.
yeah, I want
I ain't
free
gonna lie.
everything.
I want free everything,
That's why
man.
I started. I was like, man, I just want like a sponsor where I can get like free clothes. And then I interviewed some food, and I was like, been promoting him on my story. And then he was like, hey, I'm gonna sponsor you food. I'm gonna give you like socks and glasses and stickers. I was like,
You just gotta
let's
keep
run
going.
it up. I was like, all right. And it was like right at the time when I was like, why am I doing this shit? Like I'm still doing this, and it's not really. And then it was like, boom, sponsorship. I was like, all right, cool. It was like a little.
See, you just
Little,
gotta keep going, cause that's just the beginning, bro. Like
mm-hmm.
you just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep thinking outside the box. You know what I mean? Just keep doing like strategic shit. You feel me? Everything's about timing, bro, and everything will come your way. I'm telling you, watch.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit.
That's it. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
For sure.
So what were you going through when you wrote "Was the Best"? Cause that shit, like every verse is like fucking gnarly.
I mean, shit. Like I still was going like at that time when I wrote the song, I was still going through like my depression and like and all kind of shit, like relationship shit and just like all kind of shit. And I was like, feeling like at my lowest and like alone at the time. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of people wasn't, cause like the song wasn't like per se like this about a girl. Like it was just about people in general, like leaving me like where I'm at. The niggas know I'm depressed. Niggas
I could
know
see
I'm
that.
going through
Yeah,
some
for
shit.
sure.
I just like turn it into that. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like you know what I mean? Cause I feel like everybody can relate to that. It was more so about like men for real.
Mhm.
Going through that shit. Cause women they kind of get bored and they want to go
Yeah.
be with like this type of guy. Who got money and all this other
Yeah.
shit and don't want to hear your sad stories and shit like that. So it was kind of like that. So I was just like still going through my like depression and like relationship problems and all the other shit. So what I mean, I just wrote the song. When I heard the beat, I was like, all these feelings just hit me, and I just made a song out of whatever I was feeling at the time.
Do you feel like in today's society, I mean, or at least like when we kind of grew up, like for men to go and like express their emotions and shit, like it was kind of like frowned upon. Like I don't know, at least like in my household, like you could never go and like be like sad or be like some shit. It's like, hey, like stop being a little bitch, like come on, like type shit. And it was like I never really felt like I could be sad. Do you ever feel like that kind of like plays a part into like your music, like cuz I don't know, I feel like just growing up back then was a lot different than growing up now.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
now like people are like my little brother's a lot more sensitive than I am.
For sure.
He'll express his emotions, and me, I kind of just bury it deep down.
Yeah.
Like, are you one of those people, and that's how you get like your music out there?
At first, I used to at first I used to wear like my heart on my sleeve for.
Okay.
But then like as I got older, I kind of like started keeping shit inside and just put it in my music.
Okay.
Like when I would go through shit, like you wouldn't really know too much. I would just like kind of be quiet. But you'll know the only way you'll really know if I'm going through shit if you listen to my music. Like, cause I talk about certain shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever I'm going through at the time, I'll talk about it. If I'm happy and I just got paid or some shit, I'm gonna make a song about it.
Mhm.
You feel me? If I just got into it with my girl, if I got into it with my peoples, I'm gonna make a song about it. You feel me? So, I definitely like in this generation though, like you definitely can't be. It just take the right understanding person, like. You feel me? It just takes like understanding people like to be to be around your situation to understand you. Feel me? Like you feel me? So it's really about selective few, what I mean, who can understand and like be like genuine human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than that, they gonna be on social media and try to just accept what the world accepts. So
Mhm.
nobody think for themselves no more.
No, that's for sure. Especially with just that device in your hand, you don't have to think for yourself. It tells you your next move.
Exactly.
That's crazy. See, we got a lighter over here. I'm trying to spark this.
I think you're trying to get litty.
Let's see. Handle. So, what kind of kid were you in high school?
A clown.
Class clown.
Class clown.
Always getting in trouble.
Man, class clown, bro. Always making
For, like
jokes.
stupid shit though.
Always
like-
getting sent out to class. Just dumb shit. Flirting. Stupid shit.
You never had like a weird stage like when you were growing up. Like you were always like a cool cat.
Yeah, I was pretty much always cool. I was either I'm cool. I was cool, but always with the girls, And I was always getting in trouble. Like, I was funny. I was just funny as hell. Like, for me, everybody just knew me as a funny kid. Like, I got the class clown award and shit. Even though that's not a real award, it shouldn't be. But I got the class clown in high school and the yearbook and shit, like type shit. So
I think I got that too from my yearbook class. I wasn't like in yearbook in high school, and it was like, yeah, most likely to be like the clown at work or some shit like that. And I was like, I don't know, like how I feel about this award right now. This kind of seems like a backhanded compliment.
I still feel like I'm a clown though, bro. Everywhere I just be making jokes, bro. That's just what I do. That's just part of my personality. In my family, we crack jokes on each other. That's how we show love. Type. So I kind of got used to that shit.
Does the family they have your support on this thing, like
Sure,
for show
100%. 100%, yeah, 100%, yeah. They take
You,
me to all my interviews. They take me to everywhere I need to go. You feel me? They show up for me. You know what I mean? So, cause I don't have a whip right now, type shit. You feel me? So they take me everywhere I need to go. I let them know like, hey, I need to be there. Like, okay, for sure. But make sure you get there. Like, it don't matter where it's at. They make sure I get there. So they behind me 100%. And they seeing like all the love I'm getting off of this song. So they seeing like, okay, like this shit's starting to pay off. Type. You know what I mean?
it's gonna come back tenfold.
Type. Yeah, definitely for them.
Back.
For sure. For sure.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So what are the plans? Like, do you have a project coming up? Are you just kind of focused on singles?
Right. I mean, I'm doing like both at the same time. Like I'm working on the project, but I'm working on the singles like more. You feel me? I'm just more like on the single like wave right now. You know what I mean? I'm just like trying to drop like back to back. You feel me? Trying to get like a couple of songs out there popping, and I'm gonna hit them with a little tight. You know what I mean?
Is there a is there like a specific like game plan or some shit that you're going by, or like is it just trial and error? Like you're just kind of
To be honest, it's no game plan. Just like organic feeling, bro. Like whatever I feel, I'm just putting it out there. You feel me? And if it
Yeah.
come back less than I wanted it, okay, that didn't work. You feel me? Like so, yeah. You like you said, trial and error. You know what I mean? But I think right now, I feel like everything I put out there is gonna be great. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really think everything I do at this point it's gonna be great until you know what I mean. Until I hit that peak. You know what I mean? To get in that industry.
oh no peak.
Well, not like
No,
that.
no
Not like
peak.
that.
No
I mean,
peak.
so I get to the breaking point, like
Yeah.
to get in, like to where I
Gotcha.
need to go.
You're
It's
breaking
like-
out of that
yeah,
outer
yeah,
layer,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
So speaking of like the project, cause I want to shout you out because what is it, Charlie Cinco, DJ Charlie Cinco?
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching one of his things and he was like, "This motherfucker does not have a bad song." I was dying because I was like, and I was looking
Yeah.
through all your songs. I was like, bro, I'm trying to
Yeah.
find one to like skip and be like, because
Yeah.
I like to be devil's advocate. I like to go and be like, this song's cool. But I didn't really care for this song. I like to have something to go and kind of like to kind of bash a little bit.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything to bash of yours.
Hey, that's love,
And I
bro.
was like, damn, that's pretty cool. You even have this a new song coming out, Sticky Icky.
Yeah, that one.
It was produced by Viper Beats.
Yeah, sure.
How did you get in contact with him?
You know, it's crazy. I don't have really no relationship with him. I just like he just got some dope ass shit that I buy like off of YouTube. So I just buy his beats off of YouTube. I haven't like really like reached out to him yet for real, but I will. You feel me? Like sooner or later.
Do you know his like background or anything like that?
I think his ethnicity. I think he might be like Arabian or something,
Yeah.
bro. Like
He's
or
Indian.
or something.
He's supposed to come through. He's signed to the Stink Team.
Oh, is he?
He's signed to the Stink Team.
You need to hear about this one.
No, yeah.
Well, he gonna hear about this.
Well, yeah,
one.
he's supposed. I'm supposed to make some moves to get him to come out here, but
Yeah.
he's coming from England. He's from across the pond.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, so he's down here for like a couple months.
Oh
And
shit.
then, so I was supposed to go scoop him up and then bring him over here to interview.
For real?
Yeah, because he's worked with, you know who Stunna Girl is?
For sure.
Stunna Girl has a song. I don't know what the song's called, but he produced that song with French Montana and Stunna Girl. So you gotta.
You gotta let me know when you bring him over here, little kid. You feel me? So I can talk to him.
He's a fucking. He's goated.
Yeah, I know.
When I seen that, I was like, oh shit, he got Viper. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
cool, we gotta talk about this.
That Sticky Icky finna go crazy. That's my mama favorite song. I know Cass, a lot of people favorite song.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Real shit, cause it's a vibe. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no, it's
a
fucking.
vibe.
It's
yeah.
a dope ass song.
Yeah.
I was just tripping out. I was like, damn, Viper. I was like, I wonder if he knows who he has like producing for him right
Type
now.
shit.
Like, that's dope. That's a cool one to put on the books.
Yeah, for sure.
So, do you have anything to plug? You can say like your Instagrams, all that shit right now.
Oh, yeah, my Instagram is Romell_kid. You can find me on all platforms under Romell Kid. ROMELL space KIDD. You can find out on every single platform out there. You know what I mean? Stream me, follow me, all that. I'll follow back. Hit me in the DMs. We talk about music, whatever. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yep. And so to close this out, we're gonna go ahead and play some music. You know what it is. It's Last Name Luke here with the Finger Popping Podcast, supporting the Inland Empire, one episode at a time. Come on. Who's who?
Baby, at my Louis, I was streets.
Smoke pops?
I don't even smoke, bro. I just do a little sipping. Just a little sipping. Yeah. Left me at my Louis, I was stressed. Talk to me nice when you see tears been falling. Talk to me nice, yes, please for me, darling. Talk to me nice, leaving me in the morning. What's gonna hit one more time, treating me like a crime, fled the scene like an accident. Honestly, all this been getting like a made me think about the things we did happening. Time ticking,
You know what it is.
time
Last
tripping,
Name
time
Luke
wicked,
here with
time
the
tripping. They
Finger
know
Popping
not these
Podcast,
time
supporting the Inland
different.
Empire, one episode at a time.
Time
Today
to
we
the
have
skies of the
Romell
white,
again.
supposed to
Thank you
guys,
guys for
cause some
tuning
bad
in.
souls and
Shout out
fine
to
bitches.
Daiquiri for sponsoring the podcast. Shout out to
Could you
TTV
get
and
real?
all them.
Thought it was
Step
real
in next
low.
week.
How could you win?